Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is your extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020. I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. Somebody out there might enjoy them. Also, we like to radiate true love around here, happy, friendly, and loving types, with nothing to fear because we are calm and we are cheerful. Well, we try to be. So let's get started with that extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020. And just to let you all know, today is definitely a 10-day, a day of endings, okay? But not only is it a day of endings, it is a day of beginnings, new beginnings, fresh new starts, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what is going on with this extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020. General energy of today's reading is the King of Wands. All right, so this is a passionate king. This is somebody who's passionate about what he wants. He always goes after what he wants. So you may be in this energy, or somebody in your environment is in this energy, but today the King of Wands is front and center. Let's find out what's going on with that king in this extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020. Day of endings and day of beginnings. Extra, read all about it, 3/30/2020, 3/30/2020. The next four cards out are, we have the Three of Coins. We have the Five of Wands. Did I say three cards? We're going to put out four cards today. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so it seems like somebody wanted to work on something, but it ended up being a great big fight, a big old burden, all right? There was no happiness here, right? And somebody definitely got away with something, some sort of deception, all right? Could have been that King of Wands. Let's find out what's next here for that extra read all about it. Extra, read all about it. 3/30/2020, 3/30/2020, March 30th, 2020, a day of endings and a day of beginnings. 3/30/2020. So the next four cards out are Palace of Coins. So somebody's working on their money, trying to get their home in order, having faith over a situation where there was a fight, and trying to manifest no more Ten of Swords energy, you know, because somebody's walking away from being deceptive, all right? So somebody doesn't want to stab anyone in the back anymore because, you know, they're just trying to manifest no more of that. Maybe there's been a lot of that going on for a certain individual, all right? Could be that King of Wands, too much deception in that person's life, a lot of stealing, lying, cheating, right? And this person has only just wanted to work on a good home, keeping things together, but he can't seem to do that because there's a lot of fighting, deception, backstabbing, okay? So somebody is hoping that they can get away from the situation, all right? They want to get away. They want to walk away. What is the next four cards for this extra? Read all about it for March 30th, 2020, day of endings and a day of beginnings. Yeah, somebody's trying to walk away. Somebody's trying to end something because they want to walk away to start new somewhere else, okay? The next four cards out are the Nine of Swords. So somebody's definitely worried about making money, making this home straight. They're worried about what's going to happen in the future, right? It could be a younger person, okay? This could be a person younger than the King of Wands. There could be a child involved. Or There could be somebody just trying to have a new start when it comes to finances, trying to have the faith to send money, to save money, but somebody, there's just a lot of arguing going on in terms of this money, all right? It seems like money is front and center here. Yeah. I also see that the person who's trying to manifest ending these backstabbing situations is trying to also manifest the Empress. Okay, this is somebody they know. This is somebody that they're trying to manifest because somebody may have deceived this Empress and walked away from her, right? Because they had options, right? They had options and they didn't want to be with her, all right? And so basically what happened was they're trying to manifest her back from these options from before, but it seems that she's got options now too, and she might be walking away from all this deception, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what's next here for that extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020. The next set of 4 cards out are March 30th, 2020. Next few cards out are, we have the 7 of Pentacles, somebody waiting to work on something, right? Somebody waiting for their money to come in, right? Because they're working on something and they're hoping for some outcome with this hard work, right? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person now is fighting over money. So this person has been working at something, has been trying to build their finances, right? And they're just waiting for that money to come in. But they've been fighting with somebody about money. So I'm not sure if they're going to even receive that money. Maybe it's a work situation. They've been working and now this job situation is trying to hold back their money. Something like that. There could be some deception there and somebody's trying to make a choice. So in regards to this 10 of Pentacles, somebody's trying to make a choice on whether to move on from this job or relationship or whatever it is that they're fighting about money with for, right? Yeah, somebody is trying to defend themselves in a certain situation in regards to 7 of Swords energy. This is deception and lying and cheating. So somebody here, it looks like, somebody is fighting to defend themselves, okay? They're making a choice to defend themselves over the 7 of Swords energies, right? Because somebody is trying to take their money from them, right? They're fighting a lot with somebody about money. All right, this could be the King of Swords or King of Wands fighting a lot about money with an Empress, okay? He's trying to choose if he wants to move forward with the Empress and deal with this money arguing, you know, bitching, nagging, or do they want to move forward towards the Empress who may not be so much of a bitcher and nagger. Maybe she does. Every woman does. This is female energy. Even if you're in that female energy, you are a bitcher and nagger. Sorry to tell you. But I don't think this female energy, this Empress energy, is as bad as a nagger as possibly what you've been dealing with, what this King of Wands has been dealing with, okay? She's like a lightweight compared to all that other drama that he's been going through. Yet he still refused her and chose her and treated her as an option. And she knows that. She knows that. All right, this Empress, she knows that. All right, so what are the next 4 cards? What are the next 4 cards in this extra read all about it for March 30th, 2020? The next 4 cards out are, we have the Knight of Wands, and there is a message that's coming into this Palace of Coins, this home that this person has been trying to work hard to keep up. Message coming in, right? And the message is an offer of faith. Somebody is trying to offer somebody something in regards to this money, right? There has been some deception in regards to this money, right? But somebody's trying to come in with an offer in regards to that. You know, they have faith that they can have the 10 of Pentacles with someone, but they've just been arguing in their head about it. Should I do it? Should I not do it? What should I do? Right? So somebody here is kind of questioning everything right now, because their life is just not going the way they thought it would, right? This Magician is trying to defend their stance when it comes to this 10 of Swords and these choices, right? This person is trying to figure out, okay, you know, the 7 of Wands is competition, right? So somebody might have kept somebody in a competition status. Could have been somebody keeping this Empress in a competition status, right? We also have the 7 of Cups right here, right? But somebody wants to defend themselves, though, in regards to this Empress, right? They want to talk about what happened. They want to tell them about the deceptions, the 10 of Swords energy. They want to try to tell them what they were trying to manifest, but ended up having to walk away, right? They had to walk away from the Queen of Cups, all right? These are two separate women. In this deck, the Queen of Cups is the Empress, but I'm taking it that this is two separate women, all right? Because if it was on this row, I would see that it would be the same person, but because it's in a totally separate row, they do cross paths, though, these women. They have crossed paths, or they do know about each other, and they do know that they're being revered as an option, right? They both know that. All right, so what is the next four cards here for this extra? Read all about read all about it for March 3rd. Gosh, you guys, March 30th, 2020. All right, it's a day of endings and a day of beginning. Let's hope that's the end of my, my ability to not speak. All right, so the next four cards out. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands here. All right, here is another woman in the environment. And this Queen of Wands has got people scared, or she's scared, right, about a message of passion that comes into this Palace of Coins, okay? So the Queen of Wands could live in this palace, right? This person works hard for their money. They work hard, and they're waiting, right? They're waiting possibly for a message from the Queen, but they're nervous about this message, okay? Because this message, I don't know what it's going to entail, right? It could entail a Page of Coins energy, right? Yeah, look. This Page of Coins is a big burden. She doesn't want him in the house anymore, okay? This person's a burden, always trying to find ways to make money, possibly not even legal ways, right? Might be a thief. Always fighting for the money, trying to have faith that they can offer this money, make an offer to somebody and make Ten of Pentacles energy with them. But this person, this Queen of Wands, she has tried to make this Ten of Pentacles with this person, but I'm feeling like all the work that she may have done with this may not be the greatest of work, and it may not, she may not have been being too fair to this Page of Coins. And now she's starting to feel like it's a burden, all right? Like maybe this is the boss of the company, and she thinks that this person is a burden. Yes, this person's bringing in money, but not with a lot of fight, okay? And she doesn't like to fight anymore, She could be the fighter, or the other person she's dealing with could be the fighter, but somebody here has faith, and they're going to make an offer, okay? They're going to make some sort of offer, and somebody else, possibly this Page of Coins, is going to find it to be a burden, and it's not going to want to go for it. Right? Let's see what we have. The Eight of Wands here. So with this Eight of Wands, there's a message of passion coming in. Somebody wants to send in a quick, passionate message. They want to defend themselves, all right, over what has happened because there was some kind of shadiness going on. They want to tell about the Ten of Swords energy that they've been dealing with, and that they've decided that they want to defend themselves in this situation. Maybe saying it's not my fault, right? And they got involved with the Queen of Cups here. Somebody did, but they ended up walking away from that person. That person was an option. And they figured out that they didn't want to be around that person. So they walked away, okay? They're not going to defend themselves for this person anymore for any options, because they figured out that this person may have actually made them an option. So the King of Wands may have been an option by this Queen of Cups. Yeah, you see that? Ten of Swords. Wow, there's a lot of deception going on here between the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, right? And even possibly, yeah, with all these women here, all right? King of Cups, this is who we're talking about. We're talking about the King of Cups, the King of Wands life, right? This is the King of Wands life, what's going on in his life, all right? He is trying to manifest back the Empress, right? He wants to bring a message into that Empress. He wants to tell her about the options that he's had and possibly the backstabbing he's gone through, right? I also do see we have the Queen of Wands here. Now, you guys can swap the energies, right? This is male and female energies. If you're a male watching this, these could be all females for you. If you're a male watching this, could be all males for you in the female energy, right? Even that King of Wands could be a female watching, right? Just know that, okay? All right. So I do see here that this Queen of Wands is nervous about something, right? She's nervous about this burden, this Page of Coins, this, this individual, this young person. Or she's worried about a message that's coming in that's burdensome, okay? This message that's coming in, it's going to be very passionate. It's going to be about the Empress, right? It's going to be about the Empress and how somebody treated that Empress as an option, and they ended up backstabbing that person because this person treated all of his options very poorly, all right? The only person that he doesn't treat poorly is the person that he believes is his number one, but he doesn't really know who is number one. So at one time, all these women, or men, depending on your situation, all of these women were options. So he just, the type who he plays the bitches, right? I play bitches, right? So this person was just playing all these bitches, regardless of who it was, but he ended up getting played in the end. The player got played, all right? And now the karma is starting to come back on him. All the terrible things he's done in the past, all these people are basically doing the same thing to him. And they're walking away from him, deserting him, ghosting him, right? Because possibly, like I said, he might have done this in the past to others. And you know what? What comes around goes around, right? There is somewhere in this whole mix, though, that somebody does want to offer marriage to somebody, but we just don't know who or when or what or whatever's going on with this King of Wands energy, right? You could be watching this, and this could be your energy. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Oh, yep. Look at that. I didn't even check it. The Tower moment, definitely coming down for the King of Wands, all right? All kinds of Tower moments, all kinds. Not just one, not just two, but more. Who knows how many? How many bitches did he play, right? How many bitches did he play? And that's how many Tower moments are going to come in. And what sucks is this King of Wands met an individual in his, journeys of options. And one of those individuals was thrown into the mix. Somebody that this person has never experienced before. All the women or people, men or women, whatever, that they've experienced before is not like this one. This one basically came out of nowhere. Divinely guided individual that they met by chance. And we all know it's never by chance. It's always divinely guided. Right? So somebody mistook this divine meeting as another option thrown their way. Hey, a new option, another bitch to play, right? Right. That's what happened here. Either that or somebody thought, wow, this person is different. I never want to leave this person. But what he didn't realize is all the bitches that he has been dealing with is not like this one. This one has no concept of that. This one is a kind person. This is a person that cares for humanity, cares for others, right? Very friendly person, very popular. Why? Because she is calm and cheerful, nothing to fear, she or he, right? She radiates a true love at all times. And he didn't recognize that. He didn't recognize that. And of course, what happened? Treated her as an option, right? And she may have seen his ways and even talked to him about, you're not doing very good in your life. You have to be careful here because karma comes around. And he may have said, I am karma for everybody. Little did he know that this little conversation about karma and him telling her that he is the karma for those who do bad, well, the tables have turned because this person was actually put in his life as his karma. I'm getting super goosebumps about this, okay? So this individual thinking that he's Mr. Karma, getting back at everybody for all the wrongs that they've done, even though that he's playing these bitches and he's doing wrong at the same time. What he didn't realize was one of those options, they actually were his karma coming into play. And now he might even be starting to see that. Right? That this individual that he met by chance, by divine meeting, divine timing, placed in front of him by the divine, this woman or man, whichever way you want to put it, this is his karma. And I think now he's starting to realize, okay, he was never her karma. It was her that was his karma. And she may have even told him that in the past. All right, so Let's go ahead and start up with these next few cards. This is for extra, extra. Read all about it for March 30th, 2020. Swear to God, it's so hot today. Gosh, I feel like it's about 80, 85. Well, I know that's not too hot, but here in Missouri, it is. Yeah, people weren't kidding when they said that the weather in Missouri is really up and down. One day it's snowing, one day it's raining, then it's sunny, then it's cloudy. It's like really weird, but it's okay for me for right now, at least up until November. Because I have plans. I have plans to get up on out of here and continue my life, my journey. Right? We all got our journeys. I'm going to share my journey with you guys too. Watch. You guys just wait and see. Big surprises coming in the future. All right, so we have 4 new cards coming out. What are they? We have, whoops, cards are upside down. We have the Strength card. So this person is waiting, okay? He's working and waiting right now. All right? King of Wands is waiting for things to happen, waiting for the magic to happen, right? He wants that money. He's hoping that it's going to come in. He's just trying to wait and be calm about this. So he basically goes into hermit mode. But he's worried about this money because he doesn't know, is he going to get it or not? You know, this could be legal cases. This could be a work situation where somebody has been promised money and maybe didn't get it yet, and they're waiting on it. We're waiting on it for it to come, the promise made, right? Look at that. It looks like this person, because this person is waiting, all right? It looks like this person actually may not get that money, right? Then they may be denied this money, all this hard work and all this strength that they put into a relationship or a situation. They're not going to get anything good out of it, right? And they're going to really have to defend themselves when it comes to this 7 of Swords because somebody knows about the deception that happened here. Yeah, look, twice defending. So, you know what? This person is receiving their karma, right? That's why we have all these 10s on the board, right? Because endings are coming to this situation. Endings are coming in. This person is going to have to defend themselves. And yeah, let's see what the next 4 cards are. Wow, this is very interesting, you guys. Somebody's really going through it. King of Wands could have fire in their chart, okay? But mostly has a lot of other signs in their chart too. But right now, this person is displaying a lot of passion. So this is why we have the King of Wands out right now. A lot of passion, but also going through a lot of tower moments, karma, right? And they want to get married. They want to settle down. They want to get married. They want to offer marriage or commitment to somebody, but something went wrong here because the tower moment came in and it just didn't happen, right? The next card's out, 7 of Cups, right? So in this Palace of Coins, this person, this message that comes in, it comes in about a lot of options, all right? Somebody has a lot of options here in this home. And what they're doing is they're basically having faith. They're going within, they're having faith. They're thinking to themselves, going in hermit mode, maybe fighting with themselves over money, you know. They want to hold on to their money. They're trying to save it, right? Trying to save the last few bits of coin they have. Or they're hanging on to a memory about somebody. That could happen too, right? Yeah, look at that. Knight of Cups. This magician here, whoever this is, it could be this Empress displaying this magician message, right? This magician wants to come in or is trying to manifest the Knight of Cups energy to this Queen of Cups, you know. Also to this Empress, right? This is where the decision has to come in, right? All right, this one, let me get the last card here. Temperance, okay, so this Queen of Cups is waiting patiently for something to happen, right? She knows that something's going to happen. I do see here that this person, magician energy, could be the King of Wands with this magician energy, or it could be either the Empress or the Queen of Cups, you know. Now that I'm looking at this, this may actually be the same person, this Empress and the Queen of Cups. Somebody, this Queen of Cups may be waiting patiently because she knows she's been an option. She's been backstabbed because of that. But she still knows something, all right? I'm having the feeling that these two are the same people. Now that we're going through this, these two could be the same people. They could be different. If they're the same person, that this person is manifesting, ending this backstabbing and this option situation, right? Something's going to come into either the Empress or the Queen of Cups involving emotions, right? Let's get the next 4 cards and see what's going on here. All right, what's the next 4 cards for this extra extra? Read all about it from March 30th, 2020. Extra extra, read all about it from March 30th, 2020. Extra extra, read all about it from March 30th, 2020. Extra extra, read all about it March 30th, 2020. All right, so here is the next 4 cards. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? And the Three of Pentacles is working on something. Somebody is working on something, okay? Somebody here was worried in the past about a Queen of Wands, right? And they're wanting to work it out with her, right? Definitely wanting to work it out. She was an option. She was an option, okay? There were messages of passion that were brought into her household, okay? I do see this Queen of Wands could have been living in this household, where somebody was working very hard to have the strength to wait on something good to happen here, right? But it doesn't seem that things are going their way, right? There could be a child involved here, right? Page of Coins, the Sun card, there's a child on the card waving a flag, right? Now, this could either be somebody who, this Queen of Wands thinks that is their sunshine, positive, fun, warm, and successful person, right? Or this is a new child, right? And this is where that Page of Coins could come in, because this Page of Coins could have been, this could have been meager wages that were given for this child. But the problem here, there's a burden here, right? I think somebody finds out something about this child that's burdened. And it's in regards to this Queen of Wands, fire sign. So there could be a child involved. So this King of Wands could be involved with a fire sign, and they could have a child. But there is an issue with the child here. There's a problem. There could be somebody asking for child support, somebody trying to hang on to their money, right? Yeah. Somebody's fighting about money. They're in hermit mode. They're in the waiting status right now to try to see, okay, what's the decision? How much do I have to pay for this child? Or can I hang on to this money because I just found out this child's not mine? Okay, there's a lot of things that can be going on right here, you guys. It's a big story. Well, they're always big, right? 5 of Swords. So there's been some lies to this Empress. There's a message that's coming in, and the message is going to be a straight lie. Somebody's going to come in and tell this Empress a lie, maybe about a child, right? Maybe somebody's going to say, oh, he has a child and he did this and he did that, but it's a lie. Maybe he thought he did, but I think they find out something about that child. It could be that it's not his child, and that he has possibly been lied to about this child. But I do see that this Empress is also hearing about these lies in regards to the child. She's looking back at the past. These lies were in the past. Okay, somebody had lied. Somebody brought in a message, but if the message was a lie, it was a message of deception. Okay, and instead of this Knight of Cups bringing in love, they might have brought in love, but like I said, it was a lie because somebody was trying to deceive another person. I think what it is this person may have been confused between 2 people and may have chosen the wrong choice, right? Look, King of Rods, there he is. So this story is about the King of Wands, King of Rods, and the person who had all these options, right? Because why? He plays the bitches, right? And what happened was he got played. All these options, somebody in the mix played him. Could it be that Empress, the one that he thought was an option? Or it could be that just the time has come and the karma is it's time to pay karma, pay the dues. And so the King of Rods is basically getting backstabbed. Tower moment from a marriage that he's in, possibly. And there he is, King of Cups. And it could be in regards to that Queen of Cups, right? So he's in a relationship with the Queen of Cups. But somebody walked away. They were patient with this situation. They really tried to deal with it. They really tried to make it work. But it looks like they walked away. The Queen of Cups, she walked away. She was patient with everything, but now she's like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. I'm walking away from this. right? The King of Wands is trying to defend himself and say, hey, but wait a minute, blah, blah, blah. You know, but it didn't work out because he ended up getting deceived, right? It seems that the Queen of Cups may have deceived the King of Wands, right? May have deceived the King of Wands. She was an option, and now he has ended up being an option, and this kind of hurt him, okay? He's kind of upset about it. You see, he doesn't look very passionate in this picture. He actually looks like there might be even a tear in his eye that I can see. So basically, this Ten of Rods, this King of Rods, sorry, not the Ten of Rods, but we do have the Ten of Swords there. He's been deceived. He's been backstabbed. And why? And it could be a Scorpio you're dealing with right here, who's going through all this, Scorpio with water in their chart. But he's getting backstabbed, right? Somebody lied to him. This Empress may have brought in passion to this person, but there was lies that were returned, I think. This person, this Knight of Cups, right, may have tried to send money, send love towards the Empress, but it was not real, it was not genuine, right? This lady here, Queen of Wands, this could be the relationship that this King of Rods is in. So what I see here is I see here two couples and one individual, right? Two couples and an Empress. So this Empress right here, she basically is going to receive some lies about some passions that came in, right? She was backstabbed, basically. She was definitely backstabbed because somebody didn't choose her. She was the choice. Somebody didn't choose her. They ended up lying to her, faking their emotions for her. You know, she was an option. They were trying to manifest her because, you know, we all know that the Empress, she's abundant. She's got it all. She's got everything. She's like the Nine of Pentacles lady, right? She can take care of herself. She's self-sufficient. She doesn't need anybody. But somebody tried to play her, and in the end, this person got played. All right, King of Rods, okay? King of Cups there. Somebody's really up in their feelings, okay, with that King of Cups right there. And they could be in their feelings for this Queen of Cups, but Queen of Cups, basically, she walked away. She's not having any more of this, okay? She's not having any more of the deception. And even though the King of Wands comes in so passionately, makes all these loving promises and all this, and can be loyal, can be a loyal husband. But this one, on the other hand, was not. And he was deceptive. And he had a lot of options, okay? And it turns around that these options turned around, backstabbed him, okay? He backstabbed them, they backstabbed him back. That's what that's showing right there, okay? So let's go ahead and find out what these cards say for the extra read all about it. For March 30th, 2020, what are the next two cards out? What are the next two cards out? Next two cards out for March 30th, 2020. Day of endings and day of beginnings, right? Starting over, bringing things to an end and starting over, right? Miracle. All right, so there's going to be a miracle happening involving with this Palace of Coins, right? Somebody here, there's going to be a message coming in of passion to somebody, and somebody's going to have to think things over because there's a lot of options involved with that offer. Now, are they going to choose one option or are they going to choose all these other options? I don't know, but there is a miracle coming in for somebody, all right? Could be involving this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is always worried about something right here, right? She's been in her head about something, worried, can't sleep at night, and it has to do with working out something with somebody, right? So she may want to work something out with somebody, all right? Next card out, perception. So his perception is skewed here. There was some fighting and arguing going on in regards to this King of Wands, right? And it's in regards to money too. Could be dealing with a Leo. And the perception, this person had faith that he could come in with an offer to this person, right? This person that he's been hanging on to, this King of Wands, he's been hanging on to an individual. He has faith that this could work. His perception was skewed, though, because he could have chosen the wrong individual. This individual wanted their money. They were fighting over money all the time. Okay, family situation could be, husband and wife. Somebody was always in hermit mode thinking, how can I make this work? Somebody may have had a child here that turned out to be a big burden because something is going on with that child, right? Somebody is perceiving another person, perceiving that a child is theirs, okay? But you know what? Like I said, that perception card jumped out, and I think that there needs to be some tests done here, right? Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay? And you know what? There is nothing wrong with people wanting to get paternity tests. It doesn't mean, hey, you cheated. It's just that it always should be done. Because I don't care what anyone says. When they show pictures in the Maury Povich show about kids and the father next to each other, don't they look like each other? That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. Take the test. That's going to tell us the truth. You can't tell based off looks. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just so sorry about that. All right? You cannot do that. A paternity test is a straight test to find out the true father, true father, right? Next we have discovery, all right? So this magician energy, this person who is trying to defend themselves when it comes to love and this message to somebody, Queen of Cups or the Empress, right? There's been a discovery made. And what that discovery is I think that this person, he chose between two, chose the wrong one, right? King of Wands may have chose the wrong person or was messing around with the wrong person, was already involved with somebody when they met the Empress, right? And this person is discovering, whoa, I have been lying to the Empress. I think this person is discovering that I have been lying to the Empress. I can't freaking believe this. And there could have been somebody in that person's life who was telling them things because they might have already known who the Empress was, right? Could be family members, whatever. But somebody knew who the Empress was, and they were really pushing backstabbing for this Empress. Why? Because they didn't want this King of Wands to know that was the Empress. So they basically said a lot of lies about her, right? That she spread passion all over the place, that she don't want you, she's not interested in you, whatever the lies were. She was backstabbed in this situation, and later on they find out, oh shit, she's the Empress. She's the one for me. But because of the lies and the passion that came in about these lies, this Empress knows. She's always known. Okay? She's always known. Perseverance. We also have that there's an ending coming between this King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay? It could be a marriage or a relationship. She's been very patient, but she ended up, just saying, I'm good. I'm walking away from all this. I don't want to deal with the competition anymore. I don't want to have to stand up for myself from you thinking I'm deceiving you when it's you deceiving me, right? Yes, now you guys got it, right? Perseverance. So she's going to move forward. She knows, she's sad. She's sad that she was an option, but she knows that she has to move away from these options because she's not an option, all right? She's tired of getting backstabbed by this King of Rods. So either that has happened or she has done that to this King of Rods. It could be both ways. He could have started out that way and then ended up being deceived, right? This is like a TV novela, right? Trickery, right? There's a trickery going on all throughout this whole thing. And the joke is pretty much on all these people who are being backstabbed because there's somebody here who's actually very pure and very honest, and somebody tried to come at them. And we know if you try to come and do trickery against the Empress or the Emperor or anybody who is virtuous, who is good, who has no intention of hurting, you know the spirit has their back. If you hurt somebody who is a good, loving person, someone who cares for you and doesn't want to do any harm to anyone, you know that those people are in front of the line to get karma done, to have their karmic justice done. Those people are in the front of the line, in Spirit's line. Okay, all those people who've done good to others, those people get front of the line pass. Okay, because Spirit knows that they're good. Anybody who hasn't been good, and then later on, because how people, they pray, when bad things happen. But there's some people that just pray every day. Why? Because they appreciate Spirit. They're happy they're alive. They feel miracles within themselves, and that helps them to move forward. They have discovered Spirit, and Spirit helps those who are loyal, right? And somebody here in this group is very loyal, and all these people could not see it, or maybe some people did see it and tried to prevent somebody from actually, getting with that person because they live a terrible lifestyle, and this person has no room in their lifestyle. Because when you're a bad person, stealing, robbing from people, doing drugs, partying, drinking, doing all these terrible things, then you know That's not the good life, all right? That's not the good life. And somebody likes to live like that, them and their people. And when this Empress came in, or whoever came in and tried to show them the way, the good way about, oh, you can have a good life. You can have everything you want. You can be who you want to be. They felt threatened by that, right? People felt threatened by that. So when this person came in, their main focus was to deceive this person and get them out of picture, right? But no matter how you try to get this Empress out of the picture, she's always going to linger. Even without her lifting any, she doesn't have to do anything. She's always going to linger because her presence in somebody's life has made a big effect. Not on one person, 2 people, 3 people, but many people. And, you can't think that you are void from this, because she comes in and she is a healer and she heals others. Okay, let's see what we have here in the cards, or in the stars. These are my Star Word Oracle cards, or stars, right? These are good for readings. Okay, messages from Spirit. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got graceful. So yes, there is a graceful person in the midst, right? Somebody is actually shocked now that they've discovered who this important person is. They're kind of delightful about it. This person is delightful. And this graceful, delightful person is a shock to a lot of people, because they're like, whoa, is that the Empress? This person, she's also a genius. She's a healer. She's very knowledgeable about all kinds of stuff. How could you not know? And there is a person out there who's actually grateful that she is in their life, but they're still questioning this. They don't know. They're grateful that she entered their life, right? They're shocked that this person is still moving forward, And even though she has been ripped off, or he or she, whoever the energy is, even though he or she has been ripped off and dragged through the mud, and even, look, I didn't see this, and even crushed. Somebody has like crushed her like an ant. But even through all of this, she's always stood and been a very delightful person, grateful for what she has, very, very graceful in the way she acts. So somebody is very shocking at this person's persona. Like they've never met somebody who actually gets through things and doesn't want to one-up on another person. They're just going to say, I'm too mature to fight like this, one-upping each other, cheat on me, cheat on you, steal from me, steal from you. No. That's child games. Those are things that children play. And she doesn't play that, right? She actually is trusting. She trusts mankind. So when somebody comes to her and tells her something, she thinks about it. She gave it the benefit of the doubt, but you can guarantee that she's going to do her research later to make sure whether what somebody has told her is true or not. She just doesn't say, okay, is that what you heard? I'm going to believe you. No, she's intelligent. She researches things. She finds out. Because now she knows better than to just jump in or fall into relationships that can actually be devastating in her life, because she has been in those before. That's why she's the Empress. The only reason a person is the Empress is from all the trials and tribulations and all the fucked up shit that's happened to her, that's brought her to that point. She has graduated to Empresshood. Whatever you want to call that, however you want to call that. So let's go ahead and flip these over. We're going to find out what letters we have today. We have the letter O. We have the letter X. Oh, X's and O's, right? We have I. We have W. We have K. We have the letter V. And we have the letter B. So you could have these letters in your initials, okay? First, middle, last name. You can also, maybe there could be an acronym here. Okay, you guys know what an acronym, right, is. Well, I was going to tell you, but I'm not going to. Okay, I'd like you guys to go and open up a dictionary. Because a lot of people are just not, people don't like to read anymore. People don't like to gain knowledge. Everybody's watching YouTube and getting their knowledge that way. I would like to tell you guys, just as a side note, that YouTube is not a reliable source. Okay? It is not a reliable source. YouTube is not a reliable source. I repeat, YouTube is not a reliable source. Now, it's a reliable source when you want to fix something, like car repair or something like that, or even baking, recipes. That's what YouTube is good for, to show you how to do things. But to actually find knowledge, knowledge about higher sources, knowledge about higher education, YouTube is not the way to go. It's all about the history books, the books. Hit the books, you're going to find the truth. And it's not just one book. You got to go through many books and compare, you know. People don't get smart just by watching YouTube. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. You got to pick up a book now and then. All right? I didn't learn this by watching YouTube. It took a lot of reading and studying and research. Not just within myself, not within spirit, but within religions, history, personality, psychology, physiology. All kinds of subjects go into the tarot. You guys don't really realize that. But you have to know and be knowledgeable about a lot of situations, a lot of, you know, being familiar with Akashic records. Right? I'm telling you. Knowing the tarot, you have to put a lot into it. Yeah, there's people that can just read the cards, you know. And that's how I started. I'm going to be straight with you. I started that way. Until I started to learn about myself, learn about spirit, starting to do research, and then weird shit started happening. Messages started coming in. Because I started to believe. I didn't believe at the beginning. If you're a non-believer and you come to the tarot, it's not going to resonate. Because you're not going to understand it. Right? But if you are very close with spirit, some of these readings will definitely resonate. I believe in the tarot. In the beginning, I didn't. Even when I learned it, I didn't. I was just like, they're just cards flying out, and these are the definitions of the cards. It did really take some time for it to actually sink in after all the research I did. Because every day there's something that comes out in the tarot that I'm shocked about, and I'm like, whoa. And then I have to go look it up. Every single reading I do, I have to look something up because something is odd to me, or I don't understand something. And if I don't understand something, I'm not just going to let it linger in my mind, and I'm not going to wonder about it. I'm going to look it up because I will go crazy. All right, you guys. Sorry about that after reading spiel or, you know, knowledge that I'm trying to give you guys, but it's the truth, okay? And I'm saying that in the most true loving way, right? Because I'm a happy, friendly, and loving person, all right? That's how my normal is, all right? And I know I have nothing to fear because I try to stay calm and cheerful. And if those moods come out, bad moods, I try to hide because that's not the kind of energy I want to feed anyone. So I kind of stay to myself when I'm not feeling too cheerful. But on the majority of time, I am cheerful, and I try to radiate that to everyone because I want everyone around me to be cheerful. I want to radiate cheerful people, and I want to, you know, help people to understand that there's a lot better things to feel than sad or depressed, right? All right, you guys. So please subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos if they resonated. If you would like a reading from me, I am offering 1-question readings for 11/11, 15 to 30 minute video reading. You can find that information below. If you're also interested in purchasing some Star Word oracles, I have the small version and the large version, small and big. My favorites are the smalls though, you guys, but I'm just saying. There's smalls, there's bigs, and you can also find the information about how to purchase your own down below too. Those are the only things I have for purchase right now because I'm still building and working on my other cards because I am an artist, so I do draw these things out myself. But when something new comes in or when I feel confident enough to actually put them for sale, I will, and I will let you guys know. All right? So my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will definitely see you guys next time.